volume. You want to help us out here, Nick? There we go. There we go. The volume works. It's finals time for division number 2 here, everyone. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick DeShera, the guy that messed up on the volume. Point that out. There we go. Y'all are ready. Mike Scarborough, Corey Beck this evening here for our first place prize. Sean.
Yeah, man. Listen, on paper, the Division II final might never get closer. Overall, you got Mike Scarborough, who is the highest average heading into this season. He finishes on the king seat as the 9th highest average. That's, again, it's kooky Division II this season, and every season it always shows out to where it's never the person at the top of the averages that ends up in the finals. It's the person who has the most consistency throughout the season. And these two players are the definition of consistency throughout this entire season. Mike Scarborough, a 4.65 to a 4.64 for Corey Beck. They've played already this season. Mike won that 9-8 in the last league decider. He averaged a 4.67 in that one to Corey's 4.59. I don't see how this doesn't go the distance tonight. And if I'm being honest, I don't know with how long Mike's been waiting for this, if we're not going to go to a double dip scenario next week.
I don't know. Here's the deal: is he's been practicing doing those little trick shots. We're all seeing it on Facebook, and it's going around. So he's been keeping the flow, the dart game sharp. I know he's practicing participating in a couple steel tip events as well. So I know he's going to be aiming and coming in sharp tonight. But yeah, it couldn't get any closer. I'm fully anticipating a 9-8, 9-7 matchup here. Either way, this one could go.
Yeah, and let's talk what this is for, right? It's the most money on the line that these guys have faced the entire season. It's $1,000 difference between first and second. $1,500 to first, $2,500 to first, $1,500 to second. Again, Scarborough on the king seat needs to be double dipped. If Corey does win this one, we will go to next week. But Corey's representing a lot right now. He just took out 2 Minnesotans to make it this far. He's the last Minnesotan standing here at Legends Bar, and he's been so impressive this entire season. But Mike Scarborough is the giant killer. He is a Division I CSC player every year except for this one, although he technically was in Division I this year too. And he's going to be really tough to beat, man. I'm telling you, really tough to beat. He was definitely one of our favorites that we called at the very beginning in our pre-season show.
Let's find out, folks. How we hear the tail of the tape here for Mr. Corey Beck. His location, as you mentioned, playing out of Legends there in Minnesota, been playing for 30 plus years. That 4.64 MPR, as mentioned, and a 56.9 win rate. Throwing the shot, Kelt Claymore 20-gram darts. He's got that 41 9 marks, 127 7 marks, and 3 big white horses on the session. Now, what do you got for us over on Mike's side of the road?
Yeah, so Mike Scarborough, our king seat holder is playing at Bull Shooters in Phoenix, Arizona. He's been playing for 25 plus years. That 4.65 MPR, the 0.01 difference. Again, that's number 9 and number 10 in averages for this season. A 61.3% win rate is the highest of the season, though, and he's throwing those Monster Bully 18-gram darts. Heading into this, he's only had 74 games played compared to Corey Beck's 107, so the numbers will not stick out to you as impressive for Scarborough compared to Corey. 24 9 marks with 4 white horses, 71 7 marks, 81 5 marks in that 74 games played. Now, I went ahead and got nerdy on you, Will.
Let's hear it.
Corey Beck with the higher numbers, right? Because this is a huge disparity in number of games and legs played. So how do you show a comparison there? And the answer is you have to do some division, right? So Corey Beck's averaging 0.419 marks, so almost 1 every 2 per game. 1 every 2 games, he's getting a 9 mark. Mike Scarborough is less than that. He's at a 0.38. So again, I just try to stay on the number side of things. Corey Beck has 155 marks, which is about 1.5 per leg, compared to Mike Scarborough only getting 1.1 per leg, which means that the difference has to be consistency. Mike Scarborough is the more consistent player of the two. Corey has shown that consistency, though, these last few weeks, and if he continues to do that, Mike called him in the interview, and this word stuck out to me that you guys will hear later on. He called him a nightmare. He called Corey Beck a nightmare. And if I had to guess, I don't think he's excited to see Corey Beck again.
I would assume not, considering that 9-8 battle that they had, on the winner's side. What was that? Round number 4, actually, is when that happened there on that winner's side. So, yeah, both competitors have got to feel a little uneasy going into this one, I think. You kind of feel the butterflies knowing that you're playing for a good chunk of money here. And, all eyes are on you this evening as, well, you guys are the last 2 to give it a go here in division number 2. So let's see what you got for us this evening, gentlemen. And how about you folks at home? Let's share this around. We got some lower numbers than we're used to. Let's get this bad boy up there. Let's get the viewership going. Like and follow if you have not. Share this around to your friends. Let them know we are live here for Division 2 finals.
Yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I see in the chat there, we got my boy Kev is playing at Thompson House right now in Indy, watching from that location, which is always awesome. Of course, we got Heather Fuller in there from Phoenix. Alex Zach loving this USA Darts jerseys that we're wearing tonight, bud. Hey, how about those twinsies? What's great is that we were on Discord without seeing each other's faces for a good 10 minutes before we got on our VMix call. And when it was revealed that we're wearing the same jersey, I always love it because I know Will hates it, like with a passion. Corey Beck needs oh no, he hit the one. Why didn't you just shoot at the other side of the board, Corey?
He should have.
So we're gonna redip, and that's, man, such an opportunity to get the start here.
Mike can't believe it either. It's like, okay, I guess we're going again.
Well, maybe mistake number 1 right out the gate. Of course, we got West Virginia in the chat. Kachina, I believe, was there this weekend. Rick Askins here all the time. Crystal Marie says, "Let's go, Corey." It's gonna be a good one, buddy. Guys, cannot tell you how much we appreciate you tuning in with us. As you saw, Scarborough utilize the bowl there on Dart 3.
I like that decision. He puts a ton out of question here, and it's not going to be. So Mike Scarborough will get the start here.
Will that hurt Corey?
Nah, too early to tell here. We'll find out as we progress, but.
All right. Hey, how about them Pacers up 10 at the half?
Who cares? What?
Hey, let's talk about this early on, guys. If you've never watched before, let's go over the rules and specific format here for the CSC Challenger Series. Double elimination style tournament. Mike Scarborough needs 2 losses still. Corey Beck has that 1 loss to Mike Scarborough already earlier this year or this season. So if Corey loses, Mike is your champion. If Corey wins, we're going to double dip next week. It is a best of 17 legs, all cricket with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match. That's what we just saw happen there. We'll see if that affects Corey at all, but he gets an opening here right out the gate. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. And if either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until the deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That's the PPD player advantage rule. And if we go the distance and we go for speed, players will cork for start in the last leg decider. And I just thought I'd take the whole thing for you there, bud.
That works.
Again,
that works.
First place $2,500, second place $1,500, and you too can win something tonight. Compliments of A to Z Darts and Magic. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom CSC ready design jersey, personalized with your name, preferred collar type, and pocket type if any. So you can get a brand new jersey just by watching the stream tonight. All you got to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook pages, and you will automatically be entered for your chance to win.
Well, you said
shout out.
Go ahead.
Who's going to be leaving a comment here just shortly? Boom.
You said about the Pacers and basketball playoffs and whatnot, and hockey playoffs have been getting real interesting already. And maybe second round. Gotta love this time of the year. This time of the year is pretty good.
I think you just lost 100 viewers because you just made hockey sound better than basketball.
I like hockey more than basketball.
Yeah.
Sorry to say it. More action.
So I'm biased, and I know that this is a biased statement. It's just because I have the Indiana Pacers. I grew up with Reggie Miller. So like, that's always going to be a thing. And we did not have a hockey team in Indy. So
not one
I love
mention of
going
Caitlin
to
Clark.
hockey games. I love going to hockey games. I love doing all that. Yeah, I already bought tickets to a couple Indiana Fever games for the wife and kiddos and myself. So that's going to be really fun this year.
I hate it. I hate it when I'm right and everybody just hockey's better. Hockey way more. Hockey more than basketball any day. Hockey is better than basketball. Hockey is much better. Wow. The masses have spoken. Massive.
All right. Well, spoken. I like to admit when I'm wrong. It just has never happened before, but this might be the first.
All right, Corey's got an opportunity here. He's ahead and he's hunting for a new ground. He's got to have something of value, and he finds only a 4 mark there. So really, Mike still upper hand here with the 2 houses.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but in that situation, if I'm Corey, I like trying to close the 20s and the 18s first before getting that new wedge, just because of the 2 things of higher ground with the point lead. I know what you're gonna say.
I like opening.
I know you know my reasoning for it and how annoying it is to you. That's the reason why I'm saying that.
I like it.
But
Corey, like myself there. I'm going to take the first shot, try to trip it, and then go ahead and take my stab at the 20s and 18s. At least have something to work off of. But
I'm good with that.
Corey, another 4 mark for the 351 to 280 scoreline.
I will say one of the most fun things I've ever been to in my life was I randomly went to a Tampa Bay Lightning Stanley Cup Finals game when I was in Tampa. And it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
It's been getting a little ruckus, especially like the Rangers game last night here and then when, oh my gosh, that place erupted.
Oh yeah. Well, as it should.
Sorry, Mike, but you won't get that in Arizona. Ooh, I hit a tough spot there.
Mike gets rid of the 17s and is now back in control of this leg. And look at this. First leg on the board, throwing a 5-1-4 and a 5-1-7. Battling here.
Yeah, neck and neck. This is what we're going to see all night long, folks. When both these guys are rocking a 0.01 difference in averages, this is the kind of battles you're going to get the rest of the evening.
Everyone's being super nice to us in the chat, so I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who is thanking us for having the streams and all that good stuff. Just know that no thanks necessary. Thanks for watching, or else we wouldn't be here. It's kind of
and stop BSing. Start giving us the real talk. We're garbage. We know it. We're hot piles.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Good close there from Mike, just to go ahead and get the deed done, squash it, and force Corey to the 15s.
Yeah, and this is a losing battle unless something crazy happens. 20s and 18s versus 15s is
48.
It's pretty tough. Yeah, I mean, and they came into this match a 4.65 versus a 4.64, and they're averaging the exact same through 9 rounds in this first leg. And it's a weird average too. 4.88 is just kind of a weird one. And Mike with a big trip 20 on dart 3. 84-point lead.
Just looking at some of our numbers already. Yeah, not quite. I think we're approaching that 500 mark. I did hear
near the century mark.
Yeah, I talked to Mike ahead of tonight, and he said that if we can get 1,000 viewers, he's going to let somebody shave and shine his dome at TOC this year.
Wait, but is he going to grow out the hair then from this point forward? Because otherwise, that won't matter.
I think he's going to keep the stubble going, but not like full blown. And that way you at least got something rather than the Heisenberg beard to shave off. So
That's fair. Hey, Corey Beck has winning darts here.
he does,
Double,
and
double,
that's very interesting.
double, single. No, double.
Yeah, he's gonna fill this up.
Not gonna do it. And Scarborough, with this level of play, guys, you're expecting Mike to hit these, especially because he can hit like, I don't know, a zipper hole on the double bowl when he does his little practice trick shots, which are, by the way, awesome. His creativity with them is really the best part.
Yeah, some of the ones he's came up with are pretty neat. Something that you won't see many people think of, but hey, it works. It works, and he gets the first leg on the board. 1-0 scoreline to Mike Scarborough.
Mike Maloney in the chat. Let's just ask him. Are you mad at what we did on Monday, Mike? Will thinks that you are.
Who, Mike Maloney?
Yeah.
No, I just think that it was personally. I don't think it was right, but that's my case.
Why would we do the losers strategy? He lost.
If you're going to divulge strategy, divulge both players' strategy. You don't divulge one player's strategy.
One of them was a loser, so that's
doesn't.
And I didn't divulge that strategy. Danny did a long time ago. Let's just keep arguing. Hey, we only get a couple more opportunities for a while, so let's just, guys. The match is going to be going on in the background while Will and I just hash out all of our personal issues real quick. So.
Oh, beautiful.
You can call it a break from the action or whatever, but just grab some popcorn real quick. So, Will, no, I'm kidding. We don't have any issues with each other.
They're a pretty good crowd at Bullshooters here this evening, Nick.
See, Mike just doesn't care because he thinks it's the wrong route. So he would feel like he has an advantage if we taught that strategy to other people.
Yeah, exactly as I suspected. Mike keeps it kind of, do your own thing. I don't mind you guys behind me watching stuff.
He is not at all. He's just not the person that is going to hold his tongue. Okay? It's Mike Maloney. So if he's being nice to us, it's not because he just wants to be nice to us. He would let us know. We've had enough conversations to where he can publicly yell at us for things like he just did. And by the way, that was Nick who did that. So blame Nick on the highlights, Mike.
Yeah, you think Sean knows how to work his computer and Premiere Pro? Heck no. That guy barely knows how to turn his computer on. I'm surprised they gave him one at his school.
You know, your attitude.
All you need is chalk, sir. Here you go. Corey, kind of running away with this one. 5-7-5 to a 3-7-5 here.
Yeah, whooping them in this leg number 2. Going to make it a 1-1 score line. And we're going to head to leg number 3. Chalk so far. And, of course, something crazy is going to happen right now. Okay. Whew. Mike, I do want to congratulate you on your victory at the chairman of the board. From personal talks and stuff like that, I know that winning in person was something that you needed and that you're ready to do.
Never been your cup of tea. Finally gets one on the board. I love it.
Adam, we can't recap what Will is mad about because he doesn't like a lot of things. He's pretty mad at a lot of the world. So that list is like a CVS receipt. Okay. You kind of just throw that away when you receive it.
You play it out to be something, and it's totally not. Now, if you ask Jen, yes, 100%, because she thinks I'm serious about everything, but I'm completely joking. But
big 7 there from Corey. Yeah, if anyone is doesn't know us personally, which I know a lot of you don't, we are the most sarcastic people in the world. So anytime we seem upset or upset at each other, unless it's at Nick, because that's always true. It's like passive aggressive though when it's at Nick. But I don't know what noise he just made on our headphones, but it was not a good one. He wasn't gonna. What are you oohing for?
Because that was a big shot. 7 mark there for Mike going for the 9. Some of us was paying attention to the match.
Corey, I am paying attention.
Corey's gonna hit this answer. 9. Look at this answer.
Oh, back-to-back 7s for Corey Beck to follow the 9 or the 7 from Mike Scarborough. This is just another one of these legs, guys. Division 1B is what these guys are bringing to the table right now.
Taking a look here at our information for next season. Season 7, right around the corner for the CSC Challenger Series. Quite a name drop for Division 1 and Division 2. Some new faces making their way into the mix. Should be interesting.
Hey, so I thought about this. What do you think about this? I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I thought about this. I know why I was thinking about this because a song came on in my car. An old school 3 Doors Down song called Kryptonite, right? Corey Beck, looking for all of them. Boom goes the dynamite there for Corey Beck. There's the first. As you can see, it just says 1.
1.
Amazing. That's so great. But I totally forget what I was talking about, so don't worry about it.
Quite all right, Sean. Quite all right.
Mike, yeah, and we see people shoot double sometimes too. It doesn't make it right. I'm just kidding. Obviously, no, in that situation it would have been the right call. But either way, let it go. All right. Who cares about strategy from people? If you hit the triples, strategy doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Out of sewer. So Kryptonite, 3 Doors Down song. And I thought to myself, what a great dart nickname that would be for Chrissy Grimmel.
You know, I don't know. Pretty sure it was
she's the weakness for all the Supermen.
Pretty sure it was Liam. Liam, if you're in here, let me know. Did I play you last night on Grandboard? Talented 13-year-old. That kid can roll, man. He definitely going to be an up-and-comer for the CSC Challenger Series as soon as he's eligible. Corey, look at this from him.
This would be huge.
Oh. Still a big shot here, but it forces Mike to hit and collect on these 15s.
All right. Scarborough can win the leg right here. Not going to now.
Let's see. He's kind of opened the door.
Corey's going to look at 4. Yep. Corey's going to get 4 bowl opportunity. And Mike missed the last 2, so it almost takes a touch of pressure off of Corey. Now he's got to get double-double. Oh, no. Uh-oh. That's one of those, that little guy. We don't worry about that little guy. Apparently you played Jack Bartlett.
Okay, well, a young man I had no clue about, but
Not Joe Podcast.
I'll tell you what, pretty talented. Here's the talent.
This leg.
Yeah, it's a good leg. 509, 557 there. Just to show you what he did here too last night. He sends me a request and it's 501 split bull double out and cricket.
My man.
And I was like, okay. Opens up, I think 120, no 140. I was like, all right, get show me something here. Yeah, it was a good match. Looking forward to seeing where he comes. What?
Did you win?
I mean, come on. That's not nice to do to the kid. Come on now.
Well, you're the one who brought it up out of nowhere. So you obviously wanted to say this. Boom goes the dynamite Corey Beck. So did you win?
Yes, it did.
All right. Thank you.
It's still a quality match, though.
I'm sure it was.
Put a big smile
But I
on
know
my
that
face.
you brought it up just to say you. See, I bring up stuff if I lose. Nick would like me to ask you if yours and his match was quality.
Yeah, well, speaking of, we got to figure out when Danny wants to do this damn commentary business.
The darn commentary business.
It's all right. They've all heard it. They've all heard it at this point. Especially after the chairman of the board tournament. Let's be honest, boys.
That might be true. However, that doesn't mean they have to go.
Sorry, Steve. I know you're in here.
Love you, Steve.
There's Jax. Yeah, good playing, Jax. Good stuff, man. Corey goes ahead and shuts the door on those 18s. Yeah, free reign to go down to the 17s and take advantage of those too.
Right now, running with this throw. Guys, reminder, hit that like button, hit that share button for us. We're doing a live stream giveaway tonight, brought to you by A2ZDarts.com, where tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom CSC ready design jersey. You can personalize it with your name, preferred color type, and pocket type, if any. All you do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on your Facebook page to be entered in for your chance to win. Will, someone in the chat earlier, I put my name on my jerseys. You have talked to me about not putting your name on the jerseys. Do you want to explain why you do that? Why you don't do that? I'm just curious. Is it
okay? So I feel kind of bad in some aspects taking and putting my name on the jersey, because the facts are is that I work for a company that wants me to promote the jerseys and whatnot and wear them around so that people can see them. So I get a lot of jerseys thrown my way, and I have a good chunk of jerseys in my closet, and there's no way I'm going to wear every jersey the amount of opportunities I can. So I just told them, so please stop putting my name on my jersey so I can give them away at some point.
Hey, so there you go. So guys, you can also win a signed commentary worn jersey from Will the Goat Stewart. Leave your name in the chat.
You could just win the one that A to Z's providing.
I want Will's jersey, and you'll automatically be entered for your chance to win that.
Nobody wants that. Mike, you're down here. You've got to find some 15s and then some. I have a feeling he's going to be down and out in this leg, and
he's practicing for the next leg.
Back-to-back times where he doesn't really come out hot in the legs he doesn't start.
I know it doesn't look like it, but Will does smell pretty good typically, so the jersey will not stink.
It's Dr. Squatch for the win. Promote us, please. If you could please promote our stream.
Did you see
Dr.
Chris?
Squatch?
Chris's comment, can we win a Sean or Nick jersey instead?
Chris, you don't want that.
Mine has hot sauce stains on it.
BO for days and stains upon stains.
Come on now. That was nice to you.
I was mainly talking about Nick.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. But I always smell good.
Corey for the win. 4.74 gets the job done here in leg number 4.
474 in leg number 4, and it's a 2-2 score line. Mike Scarborough against the throw. You said this earlier. He's not had a good against the throw legs so far. In the threes, both of them.
Well, Tyler, I wish your name was Leonard. How about that?
Oh, my God. Tyler's a good friend of mine. That's why I said that. Thanks, Tyler. I'll pay you later.
I had to make fun of since his last name's Gates. I said, why not? Calm down, Gator.
Look, there's enough people that have said, I want Will's jersey. Boom.
It's kind of scary.
Jeff, it is always a schmedium when Will wears it. All right, Corey stepping up.
Yeah, good opportunity for him here. If he can collect on another 19, go up top. Take it away.
Big.
Oh,
Boom goes the dynamite for Corey Beck. He has all 3 of the 9 marks. He has definitely played better than Scarborough so far this evening.
yeah, 3 legs in a row. He's more consistent as well. I mean, looking at the 4 legs, it's 4.8, 5.12, 5.57, and a 4.74 compared to, like I was saying, Mike's 4.50, 4.0, 5.09, and 3.83. And it's those off legs that have been catching Mike.
Which, of course, is going to happen because I came into tonight in the pregame saying that Scarborough was the more consistent of the 2 players. As you see, that's why you don't shoot at the doubles there on the dart number 3 as it goes high and goes burp on the board. Thanks a lot again, Mike Maloney, for just ruining another leg for a player.
Okay, door open for Corey. Even a single 19, he can take away those 20s. Be a gutsy play, but he could do it.
Does he?
Yep.
He does. And I think part of that decision, and you might agree with me or disagree with me, was the way that first start was hanging on the treble 19.
It very well could have been. I mean, if he feels like that's somewhat blocked, go ahead and take your chance. Go up top, 1-2 punch those 20s and get rid of them. Force Mike to the 18s or 17s for a new wedge.
Pops wants the bobblehead.
A lot of people do, which is very scary. Those are after a 9 mark. No, 7 mark.
Ooh.
Very pricey, I heard. They're 1 of 1.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just saying, huge Office fan. Dwight Schrute always has bobbleheads. I'm a huge bobblehead person. No big deal. That's all right. I didn't need one.
We'll just make
Yeah, we'll
Funko
just get one
Pops
for you.
instead. I'll get you a
Although
Funko.
mine wouldn't look like anything. I'd just be a balding fat guy.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really work out as like a... So I got to get back the mustache. Then they'll know.
Corey getting him out in front.
Yeah, but still advantage Mike, depending on what he does in this round. 5-5 again from Corey Beck. If he keeps this up, well, wow. Only 1 mark from Mike Scarborough. If he keeps this up, Corey, I don't see how he gets beaten tonight.
He's
a long way to go.
Coming out strong here in this one. And here's always the factor. I've been trying to think of this one for a while, and you always want 2 chances rather than 1. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
100%.
Would you rather come from the loser's side, or would you rather win it outright, take a couple of weeks off, and then potentially try to win it out? It's a
fantastic question.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
And I would say that if this was a normal tournament, you absolutely like the loser side, coming out of the loser side. Because everyone takes a week off every match anyway, I don't think it affects as much. It's almost like a reset no matter what. If you played last week or not, you know?
Yes, exactly. This is just a reset with a week where
it's the big 18 on the close that might hurt.
It could hurt. It could hurt. Where if you were in a live tournament, same day, and you were rolling, and then you took the loss, or you didn't take the loss, but you took the king seat, you may have an hour, 2 hour wait where that could throw you off.
Exactly. Or hours being really nice.
Yeah.
Most tournaments 2, 3, and even the well-run ones.
I've been liking this lately. I've been seeing some tournaments where they're just going to hold a couple rounds there and slow things down to where it's not as significant on that king seat side. They play that king seat with the 4th place match.
Yeah, a lot of our indie tournaments through our vendor, we do that. They do that on purpose. It's a really smart way to honestly even it out.
Well, how about this? Really smart way to kind of take the lead here if you're Corey Beck.
We'll see. This is a big round.
This is a big round coming in, and I think Mike knows it. I think he's uneasy with the way he's playing right now, and there's some tension written all over his face.
Monsters Magic Mike. unable to do what he wanted to do there. Only a 4 mark. And Corey's going to look here just to close. Now, dart 3 is an interesting one. A single 16 does absolutely nothing, but a trip was nice. We got the Yenzas in the chat. I love seeing that. So how often do you think at the chairman of the board was John Denver played?
Oh man, I don't know. That's a good question. Country
roads. I feel like I'm playing it every hour on the hour just for sentimental purposes. As Corey does break the throw of Mike Scarborough and takes the 3-2 lead. All that does is mean that he's done his job to get us to a last leg decider. And he's now in control of the last leg decider, like getting there. He would have to lose in order for that not to happen. Mike Scarborough has to win out with his own throw. Puts a lot of pressure on, but it's still early in the match. Anything can happen. And a lot of people pointed out in the chat, it was a 5-2 scoreline in favor of Tyler Hensey going in the break last week. And you saw how the turntables can sometimes do their thing.
Good opener for Mike. 7 mark on the board. Can Corey answer right back? Yes, sir.
This honestly has been match-wise fantastic, averages-wise fantastic. There's a reason these two are in the final of Division 2 of the CSC Challenger Series, and it is showing.
I'm going to think that Mike's going to tell you, no, sir, I've got way more gas in the tank than I'm showing right now.
Every dart player in the world will always say that.
When you're averaging a 4.2.
Well, yeah, that's true. But his good legs have been really good.
So a 5.09 and a 4.5 is really good?
No, but they've looked really good.
Okay, Sean.
Look, why are you bringing the receipts to this?
Because I just got the information down.
We're just trying to make stuff up. We're just trying to make stuff up. Boom goes the dynamite, Mike Scarborough. That's his first. And you're trying to call me out on my made up stuff.
I will.
It's 90% about how you say it. You know that. Gosh, just let people believe me.
I will say that that's a door opener there for Mike. He's going to feel good with that 9 mark. See if he can capitalize here. He's throwing a 6.33. Both competitors throwing 6.33. So if you're Mike, you got to take this leg.
Well, that was nice. Good last 2 darts. First dart blocked him. Okay, I guess I'll go this route. Does allow Corey to point here as much as possible, and as he does the math, he realizes that it makes no difference except for just to point as much as possible. He might take a shot at the 17s on dart 3, but I'm going to doubt it. Yeah, big trip. Big 7 mark when he needed it.
Sean saying, if Corey wins, will they play next week or the following week because you will be at Whammo? They're going to play it outright. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. That's how it is. They play. Corey's in Minnesota, so no harm, no foul there. It's just me, and we can find a replacement. No doubt.
Corey looking to close. Oh, that would have been the perfect time for that 9. Just wires into the treble 10. So Scarborough the advantage. I like the way Corey was aggressive against the throw, up 3-2. Scarborough's being very aggressive here too, and it's going to pay off for him. Ooh, that fat 15 on dart 3 was almost too fat. You know?
Yeah, it was very close. Very close there.
That was almost an FAT fat instead of a PHAT, you know? Oh, look at this from Corey. Double. Oh. Well, Mike has done really well at times on bowls and then really poor at times on bowls. I'm expecting something pretty good. He has a lot of hat tricks in this season.
Good double.
Gets it done.
That's a lot better. That's more of what we're used to seeing from Mike Scarborough. Now, the thing is that Corey threw 6.33, so he's still throwing heat.
Yeah, did you ever think, man, we just saw a 6.33 in Division II lose the leg. Can we think about that for a second? How often do you think that's happened on stream in Division II for us in the past, like before this season?
Not very many times, if I'm going to be honest.
I can't think of a whole bunch at all. I'm sure they have, and I'm sure that they just something that we kind of overlook until right now when I'm thinking about it. But that is a ridiculous. I've never shot a 6.33 average in my life in a leg. I never have. I've been playing there for 13 years. Will never have.
Really?
And so I would quit darts immediately if I lost with that average.
When you suck,
I kind of already
Sean.
have, but that's not the point.
Sean,
What?
if I may, when you suck, you suck.
May. You can't say exactly what Will said. Gosh. Guys, I have to teach 7th graders all day. I don't need to deal with you 7th graders in the evening.
Oh boy.
This is my happy place, and you guys are making it not that way. Why are you the way that you are?
Mike,
so much about the way you choose to be.
Michael saying Minnesota players that have a vendor that operates in Minnesota and Wisconsin can play Whammo. Yes, that is true, but I don't think Corey Beck does participate in Whammo, if I'm not mistaken. I don't recall him being in the last couple.
Well, I can tell you, Corey, after his interview, definitely is counting on being here next week. So if there's any indication, Corey's already planning to be here on Wednesday.
There we go. Actually, I'll be able to check.
Oh, that's not a good time for that. This could be a turntabler here to send us into the break. 3-3 score line, leg number 7. We will see these wonderful interviews from these players. Mike Scarborough has been interviewed so much this season with the sole goal to annoy Nick during every interview. Hence the I'm just here so I don't get fined interview that he did notoriously earlier this season. Maybe some product placement in past seasons that have been wonderful. And honestly, you can't top those. But so you're going to have to stick around to see what he does tonight.
And yeah, Corey will not be at Weibo. I just checked the copy sport.
Just put in there.
So there you go. Well, Mike, what do you got for us, bud? You got to find the advantage here somehow. It's trip 19. He may have just ran off.
He Houdini'd. What's going on?
He had to go run a work errand.
Magic Mike is he just pacing?
He could be.
What's he doing?
He may have had to fix a tip or something.
I think he's trying to just
slow this down
a little bit.
Slow it down. It could be.
Oh no, the double misses. Wonder how many times I've said that. Not that he misses, but that he misses the double. Sorry, I need to clarify because he definitely doesn't miss very often. Great darts. Corey Beck gets back in control, but look at this. A 3-8 playing a 3-5. This isn't now just the third leg in a row that Mike Scarborough has been in the threes against the throw.
Oh, dirty. Dirty double.
Sean.
and down in points too. I mean, that's the thing. See if it works out for him.
Oh, I like the move from Corey. 103-point advantage, which is higher than 102. So that means that if Mike wants the point lead, he has to stay on the 17s for all three. See, again, he's just pacing back there. There was great work by Nick in the previous throw to show him kind of just walking back and forth. I thought I saw his shorts and shoes walk past back there, and then wondering what was going on. Those of you wondering the countdown timer, what happens if you don't throw in time? It's not that dart's gone. That whole throw's gone. You lose all three of those darts.
Goes bye-bye.
And there is not a more glorious anger session than to have a partner with headphones in who doesn't hear you screaming from behind that the clock is running out when he has 3 darts to hit double 18 to win a match in leg number 5 with our opponents on 45, and he times out before throwing the dart.
I would definitely think that Mike's slowing down a little bit here. And he's
struggling with something.
He is. I think he's mentally struggling with something. And what I mean by that is during the episode of a match here, I guess I should say, you can have varying mindsets throughout that match. You can really go through a hump where you just feel like you can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh,
then you go through
big
a good
8
hump
mark from Corey Beck,
where you could hit everything.
Timed that one beautifully. And again, Scarborough nowhere to be found.
Scarborough. That's his new name, Scarborough.
At least I haven't said it with an S tonight. Usually I do that and I feel terrible.
At least you didn't pull the star shitty like I did at NDA by accident.
I like how you just did it again. Oops, you did it again.
Well, that was purposeful. That was a whoopsie.
Oh, that makes it better. Nick asking, what the I'm just kidding.
How about that? 4-3-8.
That was a scrappy win in that leg, and he needed it. And we're going to head to the break. These guys are going to take a little break themselves and kind of regroup. I know that it looks like both guys kind of need that.
Yeah.
And we definitely do with all the stuff that's happened here. But, man, what a great start to this this finals match. I have it going the distance. I think it's going to go 9-8. I don't know who wins, but I'm hoping it's Corey so we get to play next Wednesday.
It very well could. Let's listen to these interviews. We'll be right back, folks, with more action for your Division II finals next.
My name is Mike Scarborough. I'm playing out of Bullshooters for Troy Vending.
Well, Mike Scarborough, the giant killer, Magic Mike himself. Welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series for our finals of Division II. And last time we saw you, you were playing Tyler Hensey in what was a tough matchup for the king seat, but you came out on top. How was that match for you?
It was a real roller coaster, I would say. It was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Tyler's a tough shot. I love playing against him. He brings out the best in me.
And Corey Beck actually ended up beating out Tyler Hensey in the third place match. Does that surprise you? Why or why not?
No, of course, man. Like, I'm not surprised at all. I played Corey the match before that, and the guy was a nightmare on the line.
And to be in the finals and to be one match away from winning it all must be a good feeling. But how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling like a squirrel on a caffeine high right now. I'm, everything's working exactly like I would have planned it out to be.
And Tonight, you face Corey Beck, the man you played once already, went down to a last leg decider. What's going to be your game plan to get it done once again against him and get the title in your hands?
Well, the guy's been, he's been on a tear for several matches now, waiting to get back to me. I'm just going to give him what he asked for instead of what he wants. I'll give him the monkey paw wish.
And if you get it done tonight and you're a Crown Division 2 champion, is the shirt staying on?
Well, I guess you'll just have to tune in and find out, won't you?
Anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
I don't think I have a higher octave.
Alrighty, well, you heard the man himself. No, that was not Mickey Mouse. That was Mike Scarborough, and what should be a phenomenal match tonight. And we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your first finals appearance, Mike.
I'm Mickey Scarborough, and you're watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
My name is Corey Beck. I play out of Legends Bar in Proctor. My operator is Midwest Coin Concepts out of Superior, Wisconsin.
Well, welcome back to the CSC Challenger Series. Corey Beck, for your first finals appearance in Division 2. And last time we saw you, you were in a third place match against Tyler Hensey. That was an absolute heater. How was that match for you from your perspective?
Well, I'm thankful to come away with it. I was down 2-5 at the half. Not a good place to be. I was able to regroup a little bit, and fortunately it worked out in my favor.
You fall through with your past interview where you said something along the lines of taking every single match one at a time. Well, now you've done that and you're in the finals. How does it feel to be here?
It feels great, but I still there's a lot of work to go yet.
Tonight, you face Mike Scarborough. The gentleman, last time you played him, you went down to a last leg decider where you were not happy with the results. What are you going to do to ensure this time goes differently?
I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot differently. Try to win. Mike's a tough player. Mike's a good player. So all I can do is one game at a time, and we'll see what happens.
And out of the last 4 players that remained in Division 2, 3 were from Minnesota, 1 from Arizona. Now, you are the last Minnesotan left in this. Do you feel a sense of state pride going into this final of representing your state?
Oh, for sure. It's it's kind of my fault. We're at where we're at anyway. If if I could have managed to pull that one through with Mike the first round, we could have been looking at an all 3 Minnesota final, but it is what it is, and here's where we are at.
Is there anything you want to say to your friends, fans, family, or anybody else watching along?
Yep, I would like to thank my sponsors, Dead Man Dart Supplies, Legends Bar, Midwest Coin Concepts, Kristen O'Hara, and Gina Hollanday, my tech and support, and mostly my wife and my daughter.
And we're excited because it's finals time here. Corey Beck, Mike Scarborough duking it out. And Corey, all we can do is wish you nothing but the best of luck in your match.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully we can have this conversation next week. I'm Corey Beck, and you are watching the CSC Challenger Series.
Here we go. I hope you're ready, because I know Nick is just blasphemy back behind us right now. But hey, 4-3 scoreline. Corey Beck over Mike Scarborough. Mike is your king seat holder. So if Corey manages to win this match, we will come back for more next week. Who's going to take this title? We're going to have to wait and find out. Interesting storyline playing out here as far as averages, Sean. You can see this 4-3. Well, how about this discrepancy here? 5-1-1 is the average for Corey. 4-3-7 is the average for Mike.
5-1-1 might as well be 9-1-1 for Mike Scarborough because he's in an emergency situation of losing this match.
But at the same time,
if the averages stay like that, a 4-3 scoreline is crazy good for Mike to be in this position, but he has to feel extremely lucky to be in this position right now.
1,000%. But he's got to feel in his mind too, like, yeah, I'm playing bad, but yeah. Well, I'll say this: all that's going on in his mind is that he's playing bad. He's not going to think of a way out when he should think of, hey, I'm still in this match, even though I haven't been playing my best. So if I put on a good performance here in the latter stages, I can still win this outright.
Yep, 100%. And Will, I'm about to find out how good of best friends we are. You ready?
Okay.
What's the next lyric? Well, you might as well jump.
Might as well jump.
Jump into May with the new A to Z dart of the month. When you purchase any barrel from the Unicorn Ballistic Collection, you will automatically be entered into a raffle to win a set of Unicorn Nora darts. Giveaway ends June 1st. Good luck to everyone. And if you're looking for a new dartboard, now's your chance. A to Z Darts is offering the Win More Blade 6 bundle complete with the Blade 6 dartboard, Pro Line Surround, and the Blade 6 throw line. While you're at it, shop the Luke Humphreys Champions Collection and browse the April Harrows launch. Just head on over to atozdarts.com for all your darting needs.
You got to roll with the punches and 9 mark it for real. That was Mike Scarborough with a 9 mark. His second of the evening, only 5 on the scoreboard, which is interesting for these two. But like you mentioned, averaging a 9 mark every 2 legs.
What would have been your over-under?
This evening, it would have probably been around 11. I would imagine 11 or 12.
That means 14, guys, because he's shortened it now that it's only been 5 so far.
You're 100% right. You're 1,000% correct.
Hey, how about that transition into the
It was
ad?
good.
That was pretty good, right?
That was good. Although Paul said horrible song. Sorry. I mean, sometimes they're swings, sometimes they're misses. Most of my swings are misses.
And Van Halen changed music. Like, he is one of the GOATs of all time. So, not horrible song. Yeah, I don't know how I don't, like, you never think of, like, what would you have for your walk-on song? Because we suck, right? But I've thought about it anyway. And Hot for Teacher would be a funny one, because I'm a teacher. However, I would go with I'm Blue by Eiffel 65.
Oh, my goodness. You would. What a
my last name's Green. It's a good ironic thing.
Terrible song.
What's yours, Will?
Definitely wouldn't be that.
Think about it now. They'd be so, like, hyped every time it come out, or annoyed. Either way, it's a win-win because they're feeling something.
The PDC guys would not like that. They would make you change it in a heartbeat.
No, they wouldn't.
What do you think happened to Jules at the U.S. Masters last year?
Yeah, what was his song?
Oh, it was his Dutch music.
Yeah, that nobody knows, or like, but unless you're in the Netherlands, you don't like that music. So yeah, that makes perfect sense to have to change that. Eiffel 65 is a masterpiece in American literature. Boom goes the dynamite for Corey Beck.
Terrible. But whatever you say. Mike still has an opportunity here. 17s and can even, single mark here for the 15s to take that away too.
Surprised he didn't.
And that's what I'm saying. I would have went ahead and went there. If you hit the triple, you're padding more points. If you hit the single, you close it out. Or I guess open it up for yourself. Sorry.
Paul, Barney's song was my third option.
I think that one's outplayed myself.
What? I love
overplayed.
You love me. We're a happy family. With
Oh,
a great big hug and a kiss from me to you.
I thought he was going Eye of the Tiger.
What? No, not that Barney. Gosh. The purple dinosaur Barney. Where are you? Where's your mind at?
Darts?
Why is it on
Where
darts?
it should be? Oh, my goodness.
We immediately knew. Let us know, what is your walk-on song? Let us know in the chat. You'll automatically be entered into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by AZArts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom CSE ready design jersey. You can personalize it with your name, preferred collar type, and pocket type, if any. And if you want to win a signed commentary worn jersey from Will Stewart, just put hashtag I want Will's jersey, and you'll be entered in for your chance to win that bad boy.
That's a joke, by the way, but okay. Mike, looking to close the door and make this a tied up match, 4-4.
I like a lot of these answers.
Some pretty good ones, right? The feedback from the viewers is always good. That's why I like doing like the little waves deal, because it's crazy how many participate in that kind of stuff. And
that's a good one, right? Tyler Hensey, gosh dang it.
If you're wondering, Tyler Hensey said "Make Your Hands Clap" by DJ Turn It Up. Ironic.
Unbelievable, Tyler.
Funny.
Unbelievable.
He got you there.
Oh, buddy, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite people in the world. Guys, be more like Tyler Hensey. Like, just be yourself. Live with all of your differences openly and proudly, and just it's something that he's great for that. Amazing. There's not a better answer. Scarborough wins and is now 4-4. 4-5-5 to a 4-3-3. Again, that's one of Corey's worst legs.
Yeah, it is. I mean, he's had. Okay, sorry, that was a 6-3-3. Yeah, he's only had the 1-4-3-3 and then the 4-3-8 that last leg before going into the break. So that's interesting time to have your two worst legs of the night so far is going in and coming out of the break. Not ideal.
A good 7-mark start from Corey. And Nick, you're not wrong there, but I have to ask you a question because you didn't answer. What's your walk-on song?
He put it in there.
I couldn't resist. Ain't
Oh,
No
you
Rest
did?
for the Wicked, Cage the Elephants would probably be mine.
And what about Will?
I'm going to go with One Apple on My Head. Because I've heard the damn song so many times now. I'm going nuts, Sean. My son is a big fan.
My daughters love seeing people get hurt. So they love the different boo-boo songs from Coco Melon and Baby Finn and all of those other YouTube knockoffs that are from like the corners of the world. Yeah, all the boo-boo songs.
I hate it. Hate it.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, ouch. Can you help me?
Okay, stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's way worse. Corey Beck taking a strong advantage here in this leg, trying to make this 5-4. Running away with a little advantage here.
Rick Askins put Tiptoe Through the Tulips in the chat, and I do have a unique skill that I can sing that song.
Do not, Sean. I beg you. Nick.
I'm telling you guys, I've karaoke'd that song many times.
It's very bad. Stop.
Yes. It's wonderful.
Sean, stop.
I'm not going to do it, though.
Let's just take the rest of the match serious. Here we go. All right, Mike Scarborough trying to take the upper hand in this leg. 2 big triples would really give him the advantage here. Oh, look at what are you doing there, bud? How about the attack right off the bat? What do you think about that, Sean?
You've been hanging out in Wisconsin way too much. What are you doing there, bud?
Oh, that was bad, wasn't it?
It was the most wonderful Wisconsinite accent you got going there.
I'm practicing.
I swear the chat just wants me to make fun of myself more and more.
Because
like,
if you do sing it, I'm gonna make a reel of it. So,
well, man, I just don't know. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared for this.
Mute button.
Warmed up.
Mute button, Nick. Mute button, Nick.
All right, so Corey Beck looking at the Bulls. Gets the double.
Big hit.
What does Scarborough have to do to win this? Do the math real quick. Too late, it's 5. All right. 5 Bulls for Mike Scarborough.
Appreciate it.
I was hoping you could do the math better or faster than my brain could. Can still do it. Double.
Oh,
Can
baby.
still do it.
Oh, baby.
Just a bit outside. And Corey does win it. The fact that he had a shot on that last bowl was honestly impressive.
4-4-2 compared to that 4-5, as you can see there.
So I like Power Man 5000. I like Worlds Collide a little bit more as a song option. All right. Corey Beck inches out in front again. Is this going to be a Kentucky Derby finish?
Oh, man. Or a NASCAR finish like last weekend, 0.01.
They both were right there. I think those were both the closest races in the history of both those events. Great first start from Corey.
Excellent. Yep. Excellent. Fill it up.
He does. Boom goes the dynamite. Corey Beck.
And based on what he
has
did
5 of them.
Previously, he's going to take that shot at the 19s rather than risk it going up. Which, is that a risk or is it a reward option? I don't know. I mean, and there we go. Hammer down if you're Mike. Big 9 mark for him.
Dynamite. More like it right there. Oh my gosh, the camera pans in perfectly to see back-to-back 9s from Corey Beck. It's a demolition derby out there.
Absolutely love it.
Mike Maloney would like to point out that he did 6 in a row. I just want to make that perfectly clear. That he would not be impressed right now. Oh, just below the wire there.
What a leg this is. What a leg this is.
And they both throw 2 marks after the 9s.
Sean, I know this is an interesting time to do this, but I got to. You know who we don't give enough praise to?
Yeah, a lot of people. Me.
Well, besides us, I'm talking
our wives.
I'm talking the PPD themselves, the beautiful staff.
Oh man,
they are phenomenal. We got to give them a shout out. Carly, Kayla, they're your co-directors. They take care of all the business and necessities, and then so many more people down the line that take care of DRTs, leagues, all that good stuff, especially when it comes to TOC. Well, coming up sooner rather than later at this point. You got to always kind of have your eye on around the corner. Yeah, we don't give them enough praise.
No, you're not wrong. And, I mean, they have to put up with us and control the craziness that is the 3 of us, while also giving us such a benefit of the doubt that we're going to do the best job that we possibly can. They definitely took a chance on Nick just being like, how about this random person from Indiana and this random person that was suggested by Jen.
Exactly.
And they just were like, yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
And the rest is history. So huge shout out to Carly and Kayla, who deserve all the credit in the world for coming up with these ideas, putting this together, and giving us a chance to grow the baby.
That was a big shot there from Mike Scarborough to take those 17s away. Like, keep it interesting. Trent saying TOC would be better if they go back to doubles too. Well, let me tell you what, brother, it's hard to do when you're have such a facility that you're committed to for an extended amount of time. I got so many more people trying to get in the mix too, so they figured this would be the best option for right now. And I will tell you, there's going to be other events on site that do not require previous sign-up opportunities. So you can sign up on site for a few events that will happen, whether it be doubles or singles. Stay in line for that.
Or can we let's just say the right answer here and not sugarcoat any of this or whatever. It hasn't happened yet. You have no idea if the doubles is better than the triples until you go this year and just find out. You could be absolutely right, or you could be pleasantly surprised that triples is just as fun and the week is just as fun as if it was doubles.
Yep.
And at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
try it, right?
At the end of the day, 214, Sean's going to have a party every single night at the Holiday Inn. Come over, join us, room 214, everybody.
You do know that we're rooming together this year, right?
No, we're not. I can guarantee you that. 214 for Sean Green.
No, I put in my contract that I have to room with you.
That sucks.
And what are they going to do without me? So
another big 9 for Corey Beck.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Got 3 in this leg.
Great darts being thrown. I love the pace of play too. This is on a pace of play like the podcast was on Monday. A nice slow burn that will end. This will end in some sort of crazy finish. Monday's the crazy finish was that it was over. So hopefully, if you guys tuned in, you learned a little something about how crazy I am and how crazy Nick is, and that we are nerds when it comes to darts.
And the one difference between this and Mondays is that the viewers are going up as this match continues, not like the viewers going down when they realize it was just us.
And I pointed that out multiple times. Luckily, it never got below 81, or at least the restream broke at that number, and we didn't see that there was 0 people watching. So wonderful. Oh, I didn't know that was, sorry. The program that we use for stuff.
No idea what he does.
I don't know how to use it, and I know what it is. So
terrible.
I don't know how that helps anyone. So didn't help me.
Going for the double for the win. Yes,
that's it. Magic Mike ties up the ball game once again, 5-5.
All right,
Scuba
Corey.
Steve in there asking, when does the next season for the CSC start? He's already itching to get in there.
Well, it's important to know while everyone's here, June 10th is the start of the WCS once again. So that'll be coming back around.
Whoa, the WCCS. We're double seeing it this year.
Can't wait to triple C it on the stream.
C squared or S.
The Women's Choice Challenger Series.
Boom.
Now complain, everybody.
Goes the Damonites.
They still will. Corey, go ahead and attack these 19s. Get rid of them. This is back and forth, if any. I mean, we tried to warn you ahead of time, folks. This is going to be a drawn-out match. that is going to go the distance. And right now,
It's
it
gonna be
is
so
definitely
wonderful.
playing out to be so.
If you're not entertained, I don't know what you're doing. Ah, Danny.
Why'd you ask, Danny?
Will is so excited to hear this. And I know that there's 618 people are very upset that they have to hear this one more time. But, hey, Will, are you curious about how to get involved with the CSC Challenger Series?
Give it to me one more time, buddy.
Well, I will just let you know that players become involved in that by getting qualified in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments or DRTs. And guess what, guys? Leagues are starting daily. So get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. That map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. And if you're not seeing anything in your area, don't fret. Just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, you can sign up for leagues on the website, which are all remote, and you can play Corey Beck or Darachi Nick Teixeira, or any other super famous dart players like Mike Scarborough. And it's really cool to do that. Leagues are starting daily, so get involved by going to dartstoc.com. Again, that's dartstoc.com to get signed up today. I broke right at the end.
Now somebody's typing in DRT in the screen. Thanks, appreciate it.
Well, that's spelled glah, with a capital glah.
Corey running away with this leg, 5-0 to a 4-0 here. All right, Corey, to put this one away. And another leg for Mike, where he's not throwing near really where he needs to be at 3.6.
Do you think he's just like...
He's struggling right here. I think he's...
Well, I know he's struggling with this, but do you think he's also not invested super hard against the throw if it starts out early advantage for Corey? Just because all he has to do is hold his throw. If he holds his throw, they at least go to the diddle for the last leg decider. And based on how Corey did that diddle, even going second, Mike probably has to feel pretty good about the advantage there.
No, I don't care what you say. I want this done and dusted now, and I don't care. I don't want it to go to a last leg decider. You don't want to chance it. And
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't know that's mindset. I also know that I think he's trying to get this over with and done. I don't think he wants to come back next week, and I think that's a lot of pressure.
all right,
But
Mike with the
sometimes
start.
I think too much.
I think that's what he's doing here. He's kind of thought about it too much, maybe put himself in this position and worked himself up beforehand. Saying, all right, I'm going to win this now. And then you kind of find yourself pushing the dart a little bit harder than you would normally, or forcing it rather than just guiding it in like you normally would. Darts is a tricky game. Just that subtle little twitch in the arm can cause you to go haywire. It's really more about the 6 inches in between your ears than anything, though.
Well, I just want to point out to everybody right now, there are 16 players that are currently qualified now for next season's CSC Challenger Series for Division 1 that are averaging above a 5.0. 16.
Yep.
And I mean, the names are just it's everybody you can think of. Mike Scarborough is in Division 1 again. Right now at this point, Scuba Steve's right there on the border. I don't know. He probably wants to get in Division 2, but I don't know at that point. Division 2, though, you're looking at this, and my goodness, is the talent just still there?
I mean, Corey Beck, Daryl Cortez, Jake Smith, Chrissy Grimmel, Don Kirby.
Tyler Hensey's in the bottom half.
Nick Teixeira, Division 17. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Will Stewart, Division 16.
No. At least I'm above Nick.
Exactly. I'm Division 38, so luckily I had a good partner to drag me up.
For those that didn't know, yeah, Sean does not walk the walk. He only talks the talk.
Amen, brother. The reason why I have worked so hard to be good at this is because I like darts and I know I suck at them. So I have to be able to do something to stay in the community, and it's this.
Well, up until that last leg, Mike was kind of resurging his game a little bit, picking up that average until he hit that 3.33. So kind of cue it in and see where we're at average-wise. But he's picking it up mildly.
Nick, you're fourth overall in Division 2 right now.
Thank you.
But you're right. He has. Not you, Nick. Nick East.
Yeah. Good one.
Yeah, my brother-in-law chiming in there says, out of everyone in the family, you caught me off guard being the talker. I'm telling you guys, when I'm around when I'm not doing this, I'm a pretty quiet person.
Sure. Mike hammering down the trip 20 there. Corey, this is a big leg here. This is a big shot coming in. 4 mark, he takes a look. 4 mark, he takes a look.
How about 3
or
mark
he'll take the look early.
Yeah, we'll still close it. I like it.
I figured he'd hammer in at least one more point. But, I mean, here's the thing, is that one more 16 doesn't really give the justice that closing it out does.
He went aggressive, and he goes inside on the double.
And that's one of those moments. That's one of those moments he's going to go back on and say, and if he loses this match, that's what he's going to cue it in on. But
if
the reason
he hits that double
16,
if he hits that double, and you say it. Go ahead.
The reason he took that shot is because he knows I've got an extra match no matter what. So he took the risky play there just in case, and then Corey just hammered in a 9 to force this into a 7-5 situation, guaranteed.
All right, I'll say it. Mike had to think that if he hits that double 16, he's coming back with a chance to hit 4 bowls to win the leg.
Exactly, that's it. He wouldn't have taken that shot unless he thought he would have the opportunity. But the only reason he took that opportunity is knowing I've got an extra match no matter what.
Well, and Corey Beck now, there's the extension, 7-5 score line. Michael Scarborough now has to break the throw of Corey Beck, which he has yet to do tonight.
More and more difficult as we go, too. So
2 legs away from going to a double dip. And I know the chat, even if you're a huge fan of Mike Scarborough, we all are. We wanted to see the shirtless wonder tonight. But we also just want to see more darts. And there's nothing more glorious than a double dip in Division 1 and a double dip in Division 2 next week. One match to decide all of it. We don't even have to try to write storylines for that bad boy. I'm still going to do that, but I don't have to try. God bless you. My goodness.
You don't have to bless me when no one else can hear except you two, but thank you.
I was blessing all the chat, not you.
Wow, not everything's about you, Dick.
Yeah, just because you sneezed in the background loudly, startling us to death, does not mean that we were blessing you, all right?
And that was a great 7 mark there from Corey Beck. So Scarborough approaching the line here. See what he's got in store for us.
The rest of the time. Gosh, I always forget that. All right. There's the close for Scarborough and gets the point lead back. He's starting to go back to his more aggressive strategy. I know we talked about this on the break, is that he used to be a lot more aggressive as a dart player, and he's kind of gone to a more traditional style. I think it's the right move. I really think it's the right move here. He's got to try to switch it up some way or another, shorten the legs a little bit, because Corey's beating him. Corey's beating him in averages, and Mike knows it.
I've always been a keen fan of switching your strategy throughout the match. I mean, someone's going to cling on and then hammer down on your disadvantages and whatnot. So I mentioned that before. So we'll see how this one plays out. But right now, 4.95 average for Corey, 4.34 for Mike. So actually has gone down a little bit. Both players.
But Corey's been playing masterful.
Yeah, I mean,
5.95. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 4.95 is way above average. That's the highest average in Division II this season, if that was the average. But Mike's still chopping wood.
Yeah, the highest
Moving
average
along, building fires.
In Division 2. That's the invite list. I guess I better pull out the right list there. Division 2 average is going to be Tyler Hinsey at 4.74. So, yeah, definitely one of the higher averages. But overall, I don't think we covered this one. 4.74 for Tyler. There's a 4.73, 4.73, 4.72, 4.72, 4.69, 4.68, 4.66, 4.65. That just shows you how close we are in Division number 2 overall. Ridiculous.
Hey. And let's talk about the WCS Season 2 qualifiers so far. Since that's going to be coming up in June. Excited for that bad boy. Chrissy Grimmel tops that list. No surprise there. Meredith McGee, Olivia Terry, Lisa Yee, Hunter Smith, Cheyenne Richards. How about this? Lane Lysak in there. You love to see that action from Star City Amusement. Stacy Tulloch, Donna Gagan, Heidi Nelson, Jamie Nowak, Alyssa Evans, Stacy Shelton, Christina Rodriguez, Kelly Sipe, and Carolyn Noguchi. That is a fantastic list of ladies.
Love it. Lex saying, do you think licking the fingers is more mental or actually help? I've seen so many do it. It's actually beneficial. I'm one of the players that actually does that to gather grip. Just a lick of the fingers can produce a certain grip that you want, similar to a rosin bag or a chalk or the Bane bag, as we're seeing that.
Dude, have you tried it?
It's pretty good.
It's
nice.
a very, very cool, honestly, piece of technology.
Yeah.
Because they don't give away secrets on how that thing's made, no matter how much you ask. That is a Doug Bame secret recipe that I think he's going to try and patent and stuff. Like it's really, really cool.
How about this for Mike taking his shots here?
This would be a huge leg if he can come back and break the throw right here.
I like Ryan's take too. Lex, if you didn't know, Nick licks his fingers because he eats wings between throws. So maybe that's a reason that some of these guys do it.
Keith, not sure on the second question, and no on the first question. Danny, DJD.com, I believe, is where you go to get the Bane bag.
There we go, Corey.
Big darts.
He's hammering down at the right moment here.
We both just said to Nick's. He's looking unbeatable without saying it out loud. So it just comes off as us looking crazy, which is fine for us. But I think people would like to know. Nick said that he's looking unbeatable, and I tend to agree because that 7 mark wasn't even enough.
Nope.
A 6.0 is not enough right now.
I said he's playing unbelievable, but I like that you misquoted me 3 times.
You can barely see it, but look at the lady in Legends right now with the jacket on. She is just all over this, back forth, just hyping up, high fives.
Oh, I love it.
We haven't spoken much about the Legends crowd.
Well, she's been the hype person the entire time. She was the hype person last week. She was the hype person 2 weeks ago. She's been that person. You know how you have like a 4-person team and you have 3 people that are great shots, and you have that 4th person that can be a great shot, but they are the cheerleader of the entire squad, so you love having them on your team. Like that is that person, I believe.
That's their Sean.
Exactly. Exactly. Hopefully she throws better than me. A 5.63 from Corey Beck. It's Corey's daughter. There you go. That's amazing. Love it. Well, she is fantastic.
That was a good leg there from both these gentlemen. One step closer, one leg away for Corey Beck to force a second chance game here.
He's one step closer to the edge, and he's about to break right here. Mike Scarborough only gets a 3 mark to start. Already advantage Corey. And the stupid Knicks won again. Great job, Pacers. You blew it. Corey gets a high five there on the 19s. Try to get rid of the 20s, too.
Here and there's some knuckles that broke out in the Bruins Panthers game. Ooh. That's a good one.
Hey,
go check out that.
We got like 4 legs left. Just focus.
Oh, sorry.
I just talked about the Pacer game. You were supposed to say, you were supposed to yell at me.
There was a few times where there was some knuckles thrown in a basketball game. Pacers. You're welcome.
I saw that live. I remember watching that game live. For some reason, not turning it off and just looking at pure shock and horror at the screen for like hours. I didn't go to bed until like 4:00 in the morning. And I believe was 2004, I believe. So I was 16 at the time. Yeah. It was the most interesting, ridiculous, crazy, nonsensical, stupid, idiotic nonsense that I've ever seen in my life.
Takes it away now. Takes it away. Yep. Hammer's in the 7.
The Netflix background on it's really cool. You haven't watched that.
Yeah.
Malice at the Palace.
I love those little 30 for 30 docs.
Yeah. I'm such a big nerd. I watch them over and over again. Bo knows. I've watched that probably 8 times. Mike Scarborough, ladies and gentlemen. He says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to be on your throw. So here it is. The penultimate leg.
No, the Dr. Squatch leg.
Do we get to eat some cake and go the distance? Or are we just going to go for 2 scoops of ice cream next week? Either way, not good for the heart. Look at this. Ooh, he almost got the point lead.
He's playing so dang well right now.
Oh, don't say dang now. You've already.
I might as well just keep rolling with the punches, right?
There it is. Scarborough gets it done. 4.8. Let's go to leg number 16, my friend. Hey, Tim. Guys, leave a comment or chat. Hit that like button on our Facebook page to get entered into tonight's live stream giveaway. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom CSC Ready Design jersey, personalized with your name, preferred color type, and pocket type, if any. And Will, don't forget something.
Yeah, don't forget A to Z Darts is featuring the Unicorn Ballista Darts as their May Dart of the Month. Jump into May with the new A to Z Dart of the Month. When you purchase
I just go eat some hay? I can make things out of clay and lay by the bay. I just may. What do you say?
Hey, it's May. A to Z Darts is offering a Win More Blade 6 bundle, complete with the Blade 6 Dartboard Pro Line Surround and the Blade 6 Throw Line. While you're at it, shop the Luke Humphreys Championship Collection or browse the April Harrows launch. Just head on over to A2ZDarts.com for all your darting needs. It's A2ZDarts.com.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom goes the dynamite. All right, there we go.
Mine was better. Mike Scarborough is taking advantage here. He's way out in front in this leg and looking dangerous. Corey Beck is in trouble.
Gosh.
This could go the distance. Boom goes the dynamite.
And that is not what you want to have happen if you're Corey Beck, because then this becomes tricky. And look, he's taking a moment here. Yeah, he's taking a moment. He knows he's in a tricky situation here.
Oh, this is more than tricky, my friend. He needs nines, and he needs nines now. Seven's not going to be enough. Well, right now he's got a turkey of twos. And my goodness, Scarborough picked the right time to pounce a 7.67 right now. It doesn't matter that Corey's throwing the two. Mike would most likely be winning this leg right now anyway. Ryan Keith, well done. Did you like my Happy Gilmore reference, by the way? Probably not in the middle of your ad read, but other than that.
Yeah, it was okay.
Fine.
I'm ready for Happy Gilmore 2, by the way. Here we go. How about this from Mike Scarborough? The right time to throw in a 7.25. And you can see Corey having a little stamper here of a 2.75, but that's just because, Corey kind of surprised him with this heat.
I know this might surprise you, but I'm expecting that to be absolute garbage. And just like any great comedy that has a sequel, Boondock Saints 2, stupid.
There's another one of those coming out too.
Exactly. Oh, that's in. So let's go ahead and mark that up as a victory. He's going to wave down Corey. And we're going to go to the last leg decider, guys, where we will diddle 3-dart count up to see who starts. In the first diddle, Mike Scarborough hit 81, and then Corey goes trip 20, single 20, and he could have just shot at the whole left side of the board, but instead he goes for the 20, hits a 1, ties it up. They have to redo that again. Mike Scarborough hits a big number, and Corey was unable to do it. So,
oh boy, we're getting
this one could be anything.
Getting a little tasty treat thrown our way here. A surprise last league decider. We didn't think it would happen after Corey kind of found the upper hand advantage 8-6, but here it is. Who's going to win this count up leg?
If you bought a cake expecting this moment, we're going the distance. So go ahead and eat that bad boy.
He gets it.
Good last start. Here's where Corey needs to go trip 20, and if he goes single 20, he needs to go bullseye on the last start. And then we just move on, and he goes first. But he needs the first 2. That's not ideal. That's definitely not ideal. He's not going to be able to do it. So it's going to be Mike Scarborough with the start here in this last leg decider. And after just railroading that last leg, the choo-choo train is on the tracks, and the train's coming through.
Yeah, Corey was climbing high to Mount Everest, and all of a sudden he took a tumble. Can he find his grip and regain? Or will Mike Scarborough come out and win this final right here and right now? Oh my gosh. All right, enough of that.
All right. I felt like it was needed there, you know? By the way, we don't own the rights to that music, so don't copyright us. I know it sounded exactly like it.
Sylvester Stallone's going to start, I don't know what you're doing.
That was terrible.
That was very bad.
Thank God you introduced it as Sylvester Stallone. Because, nope. No, sir.
That was bad.
Speaking of no, sir, a 1 mark for Mike Scarborough.
That is bad as well. You can't do that in a last league decider, especially after that previous leg.
Corey Beck. Can he settle here? Great. He's going to settle now. It's like
down.
You breathe a sigh of relief after that first dart goes in. Great open. What diddle? You see Mike Scarborough shakes his head there. He called Corey a nightmare in his interview the last time they played, which went to a 9-8 victory for Scarborough. Corey jumping out front here. Big dart. Gets another triple here. He is just rolling, and he is.
Folks, are we set for a last chance game? Corey Beck coming out with the heat. 7-0 so far in this leg, and Mike has nothing to answer but a couple shakeable heads and knowing he had his opportunity. He's talking to himself heavily here.
And he's going to will in a 9, I think. Sure he does. 9 marks a 17s. Boom goes the dynamite. And, well, he just won't go away, huh? And this is weird. The camera, for the first time in months, is now just freezing on this view. Oh, never mind. Nick did it. So you can see the background crowd.
Oh, I kind of like that view. It is a nice little view.
Nick doing brilliant work behind the scenes, guys. It's about time this season.
Don't hype
It's about time this season.
much. This
Look at this, Scarborough.
Good opportunity.
Come on now.
I think that's a smart play. Go ahead and take out one of those numbers. Easy 19 there.
Oh, good recovery shot. You don't need to look at it. He does.
I would have stayed up top.
Hurt.
I agree with you there. Stay up top. Now Mike can make this hurt, and he knows it. He kind of took a big drink of water
here.
Yep.
And he's going to try and kill it all.
Points first. Points first, Mike.
Look how nervous Franny is in the background. Pacing back there.
Points first, Mike.
Misses it. And now points third here, too. And he does. Automatic on the 17s right now. He hasn't missed a trip 17 shooting at him. So I agree with you. You should have gone points first.
I think you go points first because if you hit a single, you can stay there.
I don't know if I like that from Corey.
Yeah,
well, I only say that because he can't get the point lead now. I get that, but Scarborough's aggressive as a dart player. He's going to try and close these numbers, I believe.
We'll see.
Yep.
Oh, now it's detrimental. Oh,
and of course, he still hits the trip on dart 3. That's such a recovery shot. That's so brilliant. If he ends up pulling out this leg somehow, some way, it's that third dart recovery shot that has been huge.
And the reason why he took that shot at the 18s is because he knows in the back of his mind, I've got an extra match. No matter what, I can play risky here, and I still have next week. I can bank on it.
I can bank on the fact that he is really upset with how he's playing in this last leg decider, and he really wants us to be over with right now.
He's still got an opportunity here. It's up to Corey's last start here.
And I like the move. He was blocked. He was blocked out, and I get it.
I'm sniffing
2 marks.
Sniffing opportunities here if you're Mike.
Nick deciding to jinx both players with the cameras.
No. You got to stay there, Mike.
And Franny knows it. Franny just did a little hoppity hop.
You've got it. That's a little too risky because the 20 and the 18, there's no value there. Corey still has an option to point.
This is a big dart. Oh, no, just below the wire.
Ryan's saying he was blocked. I would work my way over to the left or right. I'm doing it heavy tonight. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, guys. This is
getting worked up.
I'm on the edge of my seat tonight.
This is amazing. Yeah,
this is excellent.
Good pause, buddy. That was impressive.
You're welcome.
You went reverse. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands except for Tyler Hensey. All right. Corey Beck gets the close there on the 16s. And I did it. I made Will cry. All right. And only a 2 mark from Scarborough. Moments now.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Sean, it's come on, man.
Mm-hmm. I get you. Yeah,
Corey
it was
goes
great.
ahead and takes him out onto the
This is greater.
Bulls for the win.
Go next week. We're going next week. Last leg decider, and he breaks the throw of Scarborough. Masterful from Corey Beck. Wow.
That was entertaining.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was entertaining. Wow.
I'm sleepy now. Wow. Corey Beck. And you see the breathing the sigh of the relief. I love that view of and of course the daughter there first to get the first hug, the hype that she was the whole way. Great job, Corey Beck, man. That's awesome.
What a match there, folks. 9-8 battle, just like we predicted here at the beginning. It ended up working its way to that number, although Corey kind of had the advantage there in the latter stages.
Well, so I have to ask you, because I know that you're good at this job, I'm hoping right now, and I'm sure you are. How much of an advantage was the overall average for Corey Beck, and he only won by one leg? That was a pretty masterful display from Mike Scarborough there.
Well, just to kind of go over this here, going into the break, so after leg number 7, it was Corey Beck with a 5.11, Mike Scarborough with a 4.37. Very big discrepancy there. About 3-4 legs out of the break, 4.95, 4.34. So still a big discrepancy. We ended up, folks, overall, Corey Beck at a 4.82, and Mike Scarborough managed a 4.65 right at his NPR for the session. So I don't know how he scraped by and got that one. But he did.
I mean,
he threw.
Yeah,
the factor was he
those
threw
2
a
legs
couple
on the
sixes.
spin was crazy.
Yeah, he threw a couple sixes in there, and that really helped him out. But what a show! What a show!
Yeah.
What an evening for both these guys. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Corey. Entertaining.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Mike, I know you're going to be kicking yourself for the start on that last leg decider, only the 2 mark on the 20s, and that's darts. Sometimes that just happens. That was a masterful last leg before that to break the throw of Corey to get to that point. So next week, winner take all, $1,000 difference on the line. Corey Beck trying to become the second Minnesotan to win Division II of the CSC Challenger Series, and Scarborough trying to become the second Arizonan to do the same.
We'll find out, folks. It's next Wednesday night, but how about Monday night? Before that, we get Jules Van Dongen and Danny Baggish. Yeah, how about Division I finals coming your way Monday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, right here on USC Darts and Partners Promoting Darts Facebook and YouTube pages. Certainly don't want to miss that one, as well as this rematch Wednesday night.
I do want to give a huge shout out to Danny Baggish real quick. When I made that post about my dart club, next week doing their party or whatever, he reached out to me right away, and he's like, I get in Thursday morning, I'm in. Let's do this. Just give me the details. So thank you. You're awesome, man. And I'm rooting for just a great match. Both these guys are fantastic dart players, and we're the best of the best can play the best when they need to. So it's gonna be a good one.
Hey, all you Wisconsinites, see you next week. Whammo. Uh-oh. Whammo. See you next week, folks, for our finals of Division I and Division II. William Stewart, Sean Green, Nick Teixeira, thanks for joining us. See you next week.